Good morning from Seattle, Washington. We're here at the MLC studio. And weekly on Wednesday, we wanted to take, some time from our super schedule busy and share with you the best idea and strategy in investing, right? So I referred into the, years back, right, working for the client, going out there, fighting deal, evaluate deal, and put the deal to work. And that's always been the case over 6,000 different residential transactions that we've done, and so many successful projects, as you can see, to the builder co-op. But one of the idea that I wanted to share with you is that, when we get involved in the business, can we create our own product, right? Can we acquire? Can we develop? Can we build? Can we list? Can we sell our own product, right? And the idea was great, and that's the reason, today I wanted to share with you, like, become your own best client, right? So how did it work in the investing world? Well, first of all, you got to have to the foundation. Just like building anything, the foundation for what you do, so vital, so important, right? And so before you going out there and starting the investing career, right, you got to think about how do you build a foundation for yourself, right? In what we call the success foundation, right? So first is that, if you look at any professional sport team that play and win, right? And so you always prefer to have the team behind you, right? So in the investing world, then you're gonna look at, what would be your team, starting out with a great financial planner, right? Starting out with a great mortgage officer, right? Starting out with a fantastic, design team, right? And I have chance to working with the best design team in the industry, right? And also the legal team, how to put together a great legal team, and then, so that you can grow. So the power team behind that make the system successful, right? So we fortunate over the year assemble the best team, and right now we have really good team to work with, right? So good employee, right? Good employees is very important. Good team member that continue to work together, right? Nobody can win alone. And so what we do is that we also have, an ongoing mastermind that we created, right? So people can come in, setting idea, strategy, working together, right? So the first one that we're talking about investment is we're gonna have to have a vision and system and leverage. That's so important for us to, to do this at the high level, right? So find the reason, right? Find the reason why you're doing it, why you do such thing, why you build such a product, why you build a team, and who do you do it for, and why you doing it, and what would be the reason behind what you do, right? So the one of the thing about the foundation is that one of the thing about the foundation for success, would be that we have to learn how to find property, right? We have to learn how to find property, and the couple of ways that we can find property. One is that we can find the property on competing method. We see, like, you go into the, you go into the open market, set a lot of multiple listing service, commercial broker or CoStar or LoopNet, right? you're finding a lot of property on the market in the open market. It's like competing, right? But you also have an ability to find a property that hidden market, that non-competing method, right? So, those are the important for you. Then the net point here is that you have to analyze the property to the highest and the best use, right? Highest and the best use. So for example, let me kind of show you, right, the highest and the best yield. What would that be in terms of future potential, right? So I look at this. I look at this here, right? We are after 27 years, over 62 development projects that completed, right? So we're changing some of the model that what we do, right? So I wrote down here that we do about 12,000 units a year, right? We do between 25 to 30. We do about 12,000 units a year. Now, if you looking at a firm like Modern Living, and then you look at another firm like Lennar Home. Lennar Home is a public trade, and they're doing between 55,000 to 65,000 units a year. Then you're looking at D.R. Horton, also doing somewhere about 130,000 residential units annually, right? So you got some of the really leading residential developer and investor firm in the U.S., right? So we are unique in the way that we're doing the what we do, and our brand is Modern Living, right? The Modern Living is modern, right? How do we bring the best in what we do? So what we do is that out of 12,000 units that we do, we have 50% it's single family home, right? And then we got townhome coming in at 50%, and single family coming in at 10% or 15%. We got ADU and detached ADU. We see representing between 20%. Then we got the 5/2 wood frame, right? That working really well. That's probably the most efficient, to develop and to build. So together, we're making up about 100% out of the 12,000 units that what we do annually, right? From 25 to 30. So that's the minimum that we would take for our company. But then on top of that, we also partner with all the hotel chains in United States. The top one, shout out Marriott and also Hilton, Hyatt, and Wyndham and Choice, right? And so we appreciate the partnership, and what we wanted to do is we want to launch out a lot of brand hotel in the marketplace. So that make up the product. So we starting out with a market set at really strong market like Seattle, Washington. That's where location, of course, right? So why we starting out in the location Washington State, out of Seattle, because we got Boeing here. We got really good companies surrounding like Microsoft, Amazon, and then also Expedia, also Boeing company or Costco is here, right? So first one is that, yes, for those to solving a lot of problem in housing industry, then we got foreign buyer still buy in the United States, such as Vietnam, it's between 12 to 14 billion annually that purchase in United States, right? And then we got China, of course, declined so much in the last 5 to 6 years, but number is picking up well, and so we looking at modular build and modular, not only just modular build, but it's also side build, right? So modular build, that what we started still representing between 4 to 6% of total all the construction in United States, right? So we wanted to partner with all the great factory that build. So how did we get started over the year is that, we depending on our system, right? Our proven system, which is the builder co-op. And we have, so what does that mean by builder co-op? We provide what is called investment, development, funding, right? And we wanted to help our, small builder to acquire, develop, design, financing, and build, right? So that's what we do. And so we're so excited about this program and really wanted to reaching out to a lot of uh, good builder out there and continue to build. One of the great product that we're gonna looking at is if you're looking at the new zoning for both for the new zoning that you can build a single family home, and also the attached and detached ADUs, right? So it used to be one lot you can build one lot that you can build one units. Now you can build up to 3, right? So let's talk about that. The typical, this one here, is that beside a single family home on one lot, we can add an attached one, right? 1,000 square feet. That's the zoning going for. So we go into this now and build it. It's probably going to be so efficient in terms of doing what we do. Another multiple property that what we do, that where we used to acquire the existing single family home and remodel. As you can see, so many projects that we completed. But nowadays, with the new zoning, with the new strategy, we very typical that we buy a single family home and we do a lot of value added, right? So we're gonna add an ADU, like typical asset like this. If I can show you that we're gonna be building the structure behind it. So we're doing a lot of that right now. For example, at the Kubota 3 on 57, where it used to be the old zoning that we do single family home. And right next door, we have another 18 units that where we apply this new zoning and new strategy by adding value add into multiple unit in one lot, right? So it worked really, really, really well, and so those are some of the property that we're currently working on, and it have worked out really, really good. So then we'll continue on, right, with the foundation of success in terms of what we do, right? So the first one is that yes, we find the property on the competing method or non-competing method, right? And then we analyze the property to the highest and the best use, right? So for example, if I were to say that what would be the highest and the best use, if you were to look in our website, for example, like the Kubota 3, right? If we used to be like one lot per units, now we have 3 units per lot, right? So those are the 2 sample that we should go and take a look at that one, right? And then and then what we do is that we force in the appreciation, of course, so over the year is that how do we force in the appreciation on the property, right? So we don't buy the property for what it is. We buy the property for what it can be. For example, if you look at one of our property, for example, are you gonna do a property tour? That where we can find. We want to enhancing. We want to create it more equity, and we can do that through the ADU. We can add more square feet, right? It's just so many good techniques that I really encourage for us to participate in the loaning, and that gonna be in this quarter, that we wanted to make sure that we're going to be providing the training and the tool and the resources and the support that need, to help you to be more productive, be more profitable in today's market.